what's up guys? It's your girl Queenie Ann of The Queen's Escape and we're back with another video. So 2 weeks ago, naka-receive nga ako ng package from Insta360 and they sent me this Insta360 One R. They included the dive bundle together with the other accessories that are essential for my travel blogging and vlogging. So ayun nga, since I'm a free diver, I was really excited to use this one underwater kasi hindi pa ganun kadami yung content na nakikita ko sa paggamit ng underwater. Ayun, so for the past 2 weekends, we used this camera underwater and yun nga lang, hindi ganun kaganda yung ocean condition like the visibility, yung current, tapos medyo maalon kasi nga amihan season pa rin. But then, I was truly amazed by the output. So ayun nga, with no further ado, let us start with the review. Before we start with the actual footages that we were able to take, let me just give you a recap of the specs or kung ano ba yung features ng camera nito. So allow me to read. So, it takes 5.3K resolution, 30 FPS. So, imagine kung gaano kaganda yung quality ng video na, diba? 5.3K. Kaso, siguro hindi siya ganun kaganda sa slow-mo kasi 30 frames per second nga lang. I haven't tried the 5.3K personally kasi baka sobrang bigat niya for the PC. But I was able to try the 4K 60 FPS. And sobrang solid. Sobrang ganda ng details. I must say, nung una, hindi pa ako ganun ka-convinced nung binabasa ko yung features niya. But then, when we were able to use it, I was really amazed with this camera. Next, it takes 90 megapixels photo and it has a 1-inch sensor. And it has an amazing flow state stabilization. So we were able to test its flow state stabilization when we did the morning run last week. So ayun nga, sobrang smooth talaga. Perfect ang stabilization niya. Next, it's waterproof by the way at 5 meters or 16 feet. Kung titignan mo kasi, parang medyo nakakatakot siyang ilubog kasi yung battery niya, unlike any other action cameras, nasa loob. But this one, nasa labas siya. Tapos, yung lens niya kasi, di ba, reversible. So, nakakonect lang siya dun sa lens. So, I was really hesitant na ilubog siya ng ganito, lalo na sa salt water. Kasi alam naman natin kung gaano kalala yung mga gadgets kapag na-soak into salt water. Pero ayun nga, it is waterproof up to 5 meters. And if you want to take it way beyond 5 meters or 16 feet, you have to use it with the underwater case or the dive case. So, pag ginamit mo siya, it can be waterproof up to 30 meters. Ayun, pwede rin siya pang scuba diving. Next, it has a voice control. I haven't tried at all the voice control kasi nga nasa tubig kami. And it has a reversible touch screen. Ito yung sobrang amazing dito, yung adaptive design niya. Kasi, di ba pag ganito, kadalasan nasa likod yung screen. But in this one, pwede mo siyang baliktarin. Kumbaga parang ito yung lens, tapos nakaharap din sa'yo yung screen. So later, I'll be showing you kung gaano siya ka-amazing like a transformer. Next, hyperlapse. So, ayun, hindi ko pa rin na-try at all yung hyperlapse kasi nga sobrang excited ako sa underwater niya. Then, HDR photos, I can attest to that one. Sobrang ganda ng photos niya kasi nga 90 megapixel at the same time, HDR pa. Then, by the way guys, it's also good for low light, yung mga night shot. Kasi ano siya, engineered by Leica by the way guys. It's co-engineered with Leica and we know how Leica is as a brand, as a camera brand. So, ayun nga. Now, enough with, yun nga, sabi ko kanina, hindi ko pa na-realize kung gaano ka-amazing tong camera na to nung nag-unbox ako. Kumbaga parang these are just words. Not until I was able to use it underwater. So, ayun nga, balikan natin yung, quality. So, let's talk about the Insta360 One R underwater. Yan. For the good thing about this camera, yung underwater videos niya, napansin namin, it color corrects real time. So, most of the time kasi, nung nag-dive kami, kulay green yung tubig. But, when we watched it, after the dive, we were surprised na nagbo-blue siya. At the same time, nag-a-adjust siya sa skin tone ko. Kasi, most of the time, sa akin nakafocus or sa coral. So, automatically, nag-a-adjust yung kulay. Before kasi, we used to edit dive videos using video editor or software with the PC or the mobile na nagko-color correct. But with this one, it lessens our job for that one. Pero ayun nga lang, ang hindi ko lang gusto dito kasi pag nag-auto color correct siya, pag murky yung tubig, nagiging kulay gray yung footage. One of the things that we noticed as we were reviewing the videos after the dive is that the auto color correction is highly dependent on the lighting. You'd notice on this video that everything is quite reddish or brownish because this was recorded in a shallow part of the ocean like 2 to 3 meters at midday. So there's really good lighting that enables its AI to detect other colors. This video, on the other hand, is taken at around 7 to 8 meters deep about 3 or 4 p.m. on a cloudy day. As you can notice, everything is quite greenish or bluish because this is really how the ocean was like during that dive when we tested it. By the way, these were both taken at 4K 60 FPS with the Insta360 One R mounted on a handheld rig. It was a little bit shaky perhaps because we were diving against the current, which was really a challenge for us to keep the video still. Isa pang napansin ko sa kanya, hindi siya nagpo-fog. Why? Kasi pag nagbumili ka or pag nag-purchase ka ng waterproof case or dive case sa kanila, may kasama siyang mga anti-fog films. So, ayun. Meron siyang parang strategic positions na may mark na kapag binili mo yung waterproof or dive case. So, eto siya. Yung mga ganito siya, yung anti-fog. Tadaan! Para siyang strips of foams or papers na, ayun, you will be positioning dun sa mga kulay blue na yan. So, ayan siya. So, we soaked it up to 10 meters and we used it for like 2 hours at most na dive. Hindi naman siya nag-fog at all. So, yun yung maganda. Kasi diba usually, pag ginamit mo ng matagal yung mga action camera with the waterproof case, nagfo-fog siya. But with this one, hindi. Tapos yun din yung maganda sa kanya, guys. Kasi, paglabas ng Insta360 One R, meron na rin siyang dive case. Yung iba kasing mga action cameras, hindi pa available agad yung mga waterproof case. So, ang tendency, you have to buy for the third-party cases. The problem is, yung mga third-party cases, sobrang taas ng probability or chances niya na mag-fog. So, ayun, with this one, it has its own. One of the amazing features of the 360 One R that fascinates me the most is its adaptive design. So, nabanggit ko nga kanina, pwede mong pagtanggal-tanggalin yung mga lens, yung screen, and then the battery itself. And underwater, you can use this camera in 2 ways. And it has something to do with the adaptive design. It's either you use it this way, yung parang usual na action camera, like horizontally, or this way, vertically, with the RB Bomb dive case. So, this one is used for the wide lens, yung 1-inch wide lens. And ito naman, it is used with the 360 lens. So, paano ba siya ginagamit? So, ito nga. Diba, here is our Insta360 One R. Ito kasing part na to is something like a lens guard. So, you can remove this. Yan. Yan, you can actually remove these kasi baka sobrang bare naman ng lens. And this is how it looks like. So, after nito, you have to remove the battery. Yan. So, meron ka lang parang ipupush. Then, there. Yan. You have to, you can already remove the battery. So, this is how the battery looks like. Ayan siya. Tapos, ito yung naka-attach sa body ng camera. And, ito yung bottom niya. So, pag tinignan mo, hindi naman siya papasukin kasi naka-attach naman siya. Now, the thing about this is, it has an extra battery, which is the vertical battery base. So, maliban dun sa horizontal, meron siyang parang vertical battery na para sa vertical camera. So, ito siya. So, what you have to do is you have to open, di ba pag ganito siya kanina? So, you have to rotate it this way, tapos you open mo yung part na yon. And then, yan, matatanggal na siya. Then, you can actually remove this one. Pwede rin siyang mabalik later on. And then, you just have to attach the vertical battery. So, transform. Ta-da! There, you have the vertical. It's the 360 One R already. But the thing is, I don't have the 360 lens yet. On the way pa lang siya. So, this is what you're going to put inside your dive case. And, voila! It's already a vertical camera. So, this is what the adaptive So, this is what the adaptive design is all about. So, ang gusto ko rin dito kasi, nabanggit ko, di ba, yung screen, pwede mo siyang iharap sa'yo. So, how are we going to do that? You just have to pull this one. Yan. hiwa-hiwalay na siya. And then, ayun, yung ilalim niya kasi, parang dalawa yung hub. Ito pala, parang dalawa yung hub. So, pwede mo siyang baliktarin. And then, pwede ring, yan. So, nakaharap na sa inyong lens. Diba? Very amazing. Very avant-garde yung idea ng adaptive design niya. So, you can use it with this one already. Amazing. That's all for the review of my Insta360 One R underwater. I hope this guys convince you how great this camera is. If you think of getting yourself this one, I have the link on my description on where you can get this one. Plus, I have a surprise for you. If you use that link to buy your Insta360 One R, you can get freebies. So, ayan na. I hope you guys like this. Stay tuned for more content with my Insta360 One R. Follow me on Instagram at @angumiran and my Facebook page, The Queen's Escape, for more underwater contents. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye!